Okay, hi, my name is Alice, and today is September the 9th, and 2018, and this is my first video blog about my journey on gastric sleeve. My actual official 2 weeks of liquid diet starts on Tuesday, September the 11th, but I think I may start it early tomorrow, just to get an extra day. This is really not that big of a deal. I am having surgery on September the 25th. I have not gotten a time yet, or an exact location. I will find all that out on Wednesday, September the 12th. I'm doing this kind of to tell people about my journey and what I feel and how it's going on. I'm going to try to do one every day as much as I can, or every other day at least, so that I can also remember this and kind of, let people know what I'm going through, how I'm feeling, maybe help someone else that is in the same situation, or who knows. My sister-in-law, Rebecca, gave me the idea, and I think it's a great one, so that I kind of can go back and look at the mistakes I've made or remind myself. I have wanted this surgery for a very long time. I've been researching for a long time. I've struggled with my weight up and down since I was about 15, 16 years old. And ever since I've heard of the existence of gastric bypass, which was probably in my early 20s, I have wanted to get it done. I've struggled with food. I do have a food addiction, which I have struggled with for a long time. I am an emotional eater, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, whether it's a sunny day, whether it's a rainy day, whether it's a birthday, whether it's a dinner or breakfast. Food has always been a huge part of my life. I love to cook. I love to learn new cultures. I love to learn about new foods. And it's something that I think everyone in my family has struggled with. The only one who's not severely overweight in my house would probably be my brother, my youngest brother, which he is probably the least overweight, but he is still overweight, and my father. But both my mother and I have struggled with weight our entire life. My younger brother has struggled with weight our entire life. So it is something that it's part of our culture. I am half Venezuelan, half Argentinian. We have so much food is part of our everyday life. I never liked to exercise. It was not something. I played basketball in high school briefly. And then I got injured real quickly, and then I started to manage. So food has always been very important for everything. I am a single mom. I have a beautiful, right now he's 10, little boy who one of the biggest reasons I'm doing this is for him. I don't want him to suffer like I did. I was never severely bullied in high school or middle school. I was pretty good at defending myself, but it was something that I did struggle with. All the girls had boyfriends, while Alice kind of didn't. So it is something that I am doing for him. I do want him to have a normal upbringing. I want him to, right now he hates to do any kind of exercise, so I do want him to be motivated, except swimming. He does love swimming. But I do want him to be motivated to do more. I don't want him to suffer from diabetes or high blood pressure or heart disease or any of that, which I'm on the verge of. I am diabetic. I'm on the lower end. I'm a little bit above pre-diabetic, so I am on the lower end. I have never had high blood pressure, unless I'm, you know, moments until lately. I want to say the last 2-3 months, I have realized that my blood pressure is a lot harder to control. I never had high cholesterol until my last my blood test that I got done about 4 months ago. I realized I had high cholesterol. My triglycerides are super high. So it's time. I think, it's time. And I'm glad that right now I am getting it done through my insurance. I have an insurance that will cover it 100%, which I am lucky. Not everybody has that benefit, but I had research going to Mexico for a very long time to get it done in Mexico. And every time I would save the money to get it done, something would happen. Whether it was when my parents got divorced, or I would get sick, or I would hurt myself, or the car would break down, or we would have to move, or a huge light bill would come. It was always something, and I could never save enough to get it done. But finally, the time has come. Am I excited? Yes. Am I scared? Yes. Am I frightened? Yes. My biggest fear, I think, will be self-sabotage, which I think that's what I'm afraid. I'm afraid of my own self. I'm not afraid of the outcome of the surgery. I know that I can be successful as I want to be, but I am afraid of self-sabotage. I do base my emotions around food. If I'm having a bad day, I eat a little bit extra. And I think a lot of us do that. I don't think that I'm alone in that, but it is gotten to the point where it's out of control, and I need to do something serious about it. I've tried every single weight loss program you can think of. Herbalife, Weight Watchers, Quick Weight Loss, name it, healthy diets, lean cuisines, starvation, fasting, smoothies, juicing, vitamins, what was the Ally, the pill that was FDA approved. I've done it all. Nothing works. I can't stick it with it long enough to even see an improvement. It would always make me very sick. I have a very sensitive stomach. For a long time, they thought I had Crohn's. I was diagnosed with Crohn's for a long time, and then another doctor recently told me, no, you don't have Crohn's. So, but I do struggle with my stomach. There's a lot of stuff that makes me sick. There's a lot of stuff that I can't eat. So I do struggle. But I could never stick with anything long enough. I lost a lot of weight. My highest weight was 485 pounds when I started dating my ex. I had lost a ton of weight, almost 200 pounds. And then I hurt my knee, and I could no longer exercise the same way that I can. So I stopped exercising, and then I found out that he cheated on me and got another girl pregnant, not with one, with 2 kids, twins. So that kind of spiraled down. One of the reasons why I was trying so hard to lose weight was to have children with him. And when I realized that it went toxic. And we stayed together for a long time. And in a way, I think we'll always be together. But I finally realized that I have to do something drastic for me. And this is what I chose to do, and this is what I need to do. So I'm going to try to post maybe a 10 to 15 minute video every day. I'm going to try. If I have time to sit down, right now it's almost 10 o'clock at night. So I want to sit down and post something every day. I do want to see myself through this journey And so I want to try to make a video as often as I can. I'm not sure if I'm ready to share this with the world. I will be sharing it with a few people. But I think eventually I will be sharing it with the world, and I hope that whether you are with me on this journey or whether you are on your own journey that you need inspiration or help or questions, or hopefully I can be here to help that. I will, if you have any questions, I will answer any questions that you've got, whether as intimate as you want to go. I'm very open. I have no problems with that. And I think I will probably learn from this too, because this is new to me. I've never done this. So I want to learn from it also. So if you've got recommendations on what I should and shouldn't do, I would really appreciate that. And well, here it is. Tomorrow's day 1 of my liquid diet, and we will see how it goes. Thanks. And again, my name's Alice. Have a good night.